Salutations, good day and how you guys and gals, and welcome to tonight's stream on the VTRP channel. We have a doubleheader for you tonight in the 2025 Stars Touring Car Championship. Rounds 5 and 6 taking place tonight. First off, we are at Spa-Francorchamps, the Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps in Stavelot, Belgium. I think I'm butchering the pronunciation of that town or city name. But anyway, let's get right into the action. I'm currently in qualifying. So, Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps, 7.004 kilometer, 4.352 mile, 19 turn. And let's have a look at the track review here. Find someone to follow. Along with Play On. Go past the chicane. Alright. I'm seeing 20 turns on the track layout, but 19 on Wikipedia. Okay. Turn 1, very tight turn, La Source. On to turn 2. Mind yourself as you approach Légion Eau Rouge. Very crazy set of turns there. Turns 3, 4, and 5. And on to turn 6, which is not much of a turn, but whatever. Onto the Camel Street. And through turns 7 through 9, Lacombe. Past 10, very soon, the Bruxelles. Hairpin turn right here. And on to turn 11. Turn 12, Pouon. Go down, on to 13 and then 14. The campus turn. This is a really big track, a big track. 15, Stavelot. Then 16, on to Le Courbe Paul Frere. 17, Blanchimont, and on to 18, and then the last couple turns, the chicane turn. And then you're home free. Alright. Set to go here, and let's set the grid for this race, why don't we? So this is inexplicably a 10-lap race. So that's gonna take like over 25 minutes to finish. And the driver whom we followed, Play On, is leading. Hello, welcome. And then we have Izu. And then Olga, and then Crimson Ruse. And row 3 we have Thelma and Roberu, Uyu and Axel, Miyabi and Rika, Octavio and Manasseh Rio, Camel. There we go, that's much better. Shinry and Puma. Aran and Gold Bullet. Etzel and Gerard. Yen and Haka. And Altair, starting off 21st, back of the grid, along with Astel. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to showcase the tables. Okay, here's your tables right there. Altair, starting off at the back of the grid, strangely enough. So Altair 116, Izu 109, Kishido Tema 68, no 84, Miyabi 68, and Astel 60. That's your top 5, and everyone is luckily on the board. Okay, great. And team table: Tempest 307, Sun Mafia 230, Star Garden 206, Armis 81, and Uproar 80. Okay. Alright, ready to go. Ready to go here for round 5 of 12, and we're not even close to halfway done with the current STCC and Formula Holo seasons, but we're gonna reach the halfway already this weekend. Alright, here we go. Ten laps here at Spa-Francorchamps. First of 2 races for tonight. And we are rolling. Good start by Play On, as everyone makes their way past to turn 1. Let's keep the camera still and see how the others fare. And well, this is awkward. Some cars stuck, heading down, and now they're all off. And Altair points leader is currently way down there. Already a 1.2 second lead for Machina X Play On of Tempest Vanguard, that is, Tempest Vanguard. Watching some battles taking place. And Play On's lead has only gotten rather bigger here. As we go past, I don't know what turn this is, 12. Okay. Just a Stavelot turn for the first time. Alright, I forgot. I'm on AC, not RF1. I press the these keys. Control keypad 1, control keypad 2. We have a nice bit of a scramble right there between several of these drivers. I think it's easier for me to just click on the names. And it's oh yeah, I forgot the fastest lap. Yeah, it's supposed to be Play On who has the fastest lap right now with a 2:32.22. Okay, like that. currently a 2.6-second lead to play on over Izu. Izu's second right now. He's a winner at Barcelona in round 3. So I should reset the text colors. And with Altair way down there, if Izu finishes where he is, he will overtake Altair for the points lead. Well, a bit of a back and forth here. It's Axel battling against Yukoku Roberu, but Roberu keeps ahead. So yes, we have a fun weekend of HOLOLIVE and HOLOSTARS racing here this weekend. Right now, it's the feeder series to Formula Holo, the STCC. 2 rounds tonight, double the fun. Here at Spa-Francorchamps and later at TT Circuit Assen in the Netherlands. And then we will be in those 2 same tracks on Sunday morning for Formula Holo, with the 66 remaining drivers having fun in the Belgian Holo Prix and the Dutch Holo Prix. As we continue to see why attempting to race 40 F1 cars, F1 2004 cars on a single track in AC may be problematic, especially with regards to the myriad of pit lane issues. But I digress. Anyway, what's also going on when it comes to VTRP action? There's the Purple Car World Series coming up, for its 7th edition next weekend. And also coming up on Sunday, sign-ups will open for the VGTC, the 2nd edition, now called the VTuber Grand Touring Championship. The interval between 3rd and 4th is rather large. Around an 8-second gap between Alagami Oga and Crimson Ruse. These 2 at it again, Axel and Roberu. Yeah, speaking of the VGTC, I'm trying to do testing of the cars. We're trying to have a rather better set of cars for drivers to choose from. And I'm intending to keep those times between Chrono and I and Adak and others being involved in the VGTC action. Leon 227.527, Crimson Ruse 227.327. Yeah, we just want a nice diverse range of cars. with everyone basically having a chance to win, unlike last year's BGTC, in which we had dominant Koenigsegg's and a McLaren winning the whole darn thing, and some cars basically having no chance of performing. Can't wait for the split system to be implemented in FH. More Holo members in action, yeah. With the split system, everyone will get to race, not just 40 drivers at a time. What are we calling the split tiers again? I'm not sure. Maybe the top division should be the World Championship, while the lower tier would be considered like, I don't know, Formula Holo Challenge. What do they have the names for the two splits? I'll figure it out in due time. Well, Izu is losing ground to Play On. Meanwhile, Bruce has kept up his pace and is trying to approach Izu. And past the chicane. Back to having the fastest lap here. Play On 2:26.9 at 1. Disappointed by Regis Altero's performance. Yeah, just the way too long layoffs between rounds, not too great. Yeah, we are a bit behind in the schedule for Stars and FH. So we're having to ramp up the pace for the last couple months. We're still hoping for a mid-July finish for both seasons. These two again. Again, Robu wants to stay ahead of Axel. Play On leading by 6.9 seconds. Nice. Octavio. Octavio trying to make some nice music here. This is a bit stuck behind. Nice close battle between cars mid-pack. Meanwhile, 5 down, 5 to go, as Play On has an even better fastest lap, 2:26.257. Well, Gold Bullet is way down there, almost 17 seconds behind Shinry, in hopes of getting onto the points. Everyone behind him also at risk of not scoring this round. Waiting to see what's it all about Crimson Ruse. Still a second behind Izuru. Still a very nice performance so far by the Vanguard member, Tempest Vanguard member, Leon. A bit more spread out between 4 through 7. Meanwhile, some yellow times worth having a nice look. Everyone just driving safe. Miyabi trying to find an opportunity to attack Manasseh Rio, but nothing doing this time. Leon's lead is only getting bigger. It's almost 9 seconds. Having a bit of a consideration of maybe changing the car mod. It's still the Porsches. It's still the Porsches being used. A consideration of maybe changing the car mod for the STCC for next season, but that'll involve having to make more liveries. You might be wondering, for Formula Hall next year, why of all the cars to switch to, why Williams? Why Williams? Why the 2009 Williams FW31? Why that car when it was rather mid in the 2009 Formula One season? It was apparently used for top division racing and iRacing. Well, it has a Toyota engine, which would appease the Japanese hololive fan base. I don't even know what I'm talking about. There's just anything to get out of the racing the slightly too fast F2004s. Moving out of the 2004 era into the 2009 era, the really high rear wings, narrower, and you could have used the Braun GP cars by Williams. Again, I don't know. It was and still is a popular F1 car to drive in iRacing though, so so heck with it. Let's have some fun with that car. Anyway, it looks like Leon is starting to reach lap traffic with his ginormous 12.7 second lead. So, I thought I heard my music break, but apparently that's not the case. Nope, the stream is still running, luckily. So 2 laps to go here at Spa, with a car in the way, which may reduce the gap somewhat between himself and the next driver down in Yuzuru. A bit too little too late for that, though. What might Uyu have against Toga? Has the inside, but a bit slow on that turn 1, and will remain behind Oga. Well, unfortunately, it looks like Astel and Altair both got lapped. And Leon continues to threaten here. Oh man, Crimson was so close to approaching Yuzu, but will still remain behind. Some nice, fun mid-pack action here. Looks like the top 15 are all but a lock as we approach the final lap, and Leon has to go past that lapped car of Xian. Again, we have one driver leading the whole entire race without being challenged. The pilot of Tempest definitely navigating the 19 and or 20 turns of the Belgian historic racetrack to a T. T for Tempest, that is. Lead over 15 seconds now. Very nice performance here at Spa. Best performance so far is an 8th place finish. So a bit of a slow start for him early on, but he is going to bolster that with a nice 42-point score, it looks like. It doesn't look like he'll be challenged. He just has himself a few last turns to finish, as the race will go well over 24 minutes now. It's supposed to be a 20 or 25 minute race. Very fine performance as he will cross the start-finish line and get the victory. Makina Exploion is your winner here in round 5 at Spa-Francorchamps. Congratulations. 41 points at least. Should be 42 for this fastest lap, unless anyone wants to challenge. Looking unlikely though. Hanade Izu will take second, and Crimson Ruse take third. Makina Exploion your winner here. As West will start to come to a finish. So I type the names. And the rest will not score. There's the top 15 finish. Waiting for the last 3 to cross. Just take a bit of time to do so. Altair with a dead last finish here. So he's definitely going to lose out in the points championship to Izu with his second place finish, as the cars pile up to end the race. It's just Haka to finish, and then we will wrap things up. We will just go past the chicane and we will be done already. Okay, that's it. So I will lower the music a bit. Is it still a bit low, or? Okay, that's fine. Alright. Okay. So, Flayon, Izuru, Crimson Ruse, Aragami Oga, Uyu, Robu, Axel, Fuma, Tenma, Miyabi, your top 10. And then we have Octavio, Rio, Rika, Aruran, Shinri, Gold Bullet, Gerard, Haka, Gavis, Betzel, Xian, and finally Astel and Altair. So, no surprise, 42 points will go to Flayon. Blocking the points. Got the points table up already. Then Crimson finished third. 42 for Leon. The pole and fastest lap. And the rest of the best laps of the drivers. And the bottom two. So, Kanade Izuru now has the points lead, with Altair failing to score. Kanade Izuru 141, Altair 116, Telma 94, Miyabi 76, and Fleon moves into the top 5 with 71. And as for the team championship, Gen 1 246, Gen 2 212, Tempest 169, Uproar 117, and Armis 115. Alright, so gonna take a break for a bit, and when we come back, we are gonna head over to the Netherlands, TT Circuit Assen for round 6, so see you in a couple minutes. And we are back here for round 6 of the STCC 2025. We are at TT Circuit Assen in the Netherlands, home of the Dutch Horus Trophy. Very popular track for motorcycle racing, but has seen its share of auto sport as well. So this track is 4.555 kilometer, 2.831 mile, 18 turn. Let's go ahead and follow a driver for qualifying. Alright, so let's follow with Gerard. Let's go into turn 1, and then turns 2, and then 3 and 4 in quick succession. Very tight hairpin turn. I will halt the music for a bit. 5, 6, and 7. Straight away. Coming into 8 and 9. On to turn number 10. And a few quick turns. 11 through 14 are next. A nice technical track. Suited very well for motorcycle racing, but as I've always stated, also works well for other racing series. And then 15 past that tire, 16 and 17 there's another tire. And then a series of S's to break the monotony and challenge the drivers as they approach start-finish. There we go. That's a lap at Assen. And let's go ahead and... Camera, set the grid for this race. And it is indeed Gerard at pole for this race. And Astel again with a rear grid start. So Gerard will stop at pole here again for the Tempest team, or is it Armis or Tempest? Armis. Yeah, that's a miss for me. Yeah, Gerard is Armis. It's a front row lockout for Armis, I should say, as Crimson, fresh off of a nice third place finish at Spa, will start off in second. Robu third, Rika fourth. And then Xian and Izu. Rio and Manabi. Ria and Miyabi. Did I say Manabi? It's Miyabi, not Manabi. Utsugi, Uyu, and Gold Bullet. Altair and Octavio. Tama and Shinri. Puma and Olga. Ran and Axel. Etzel and Banso and Haka. Oh my, Flayon starting back of the grid for this race, so might we see a curse this time around? We did not see a curse at Spa. Miyabi, who won round 4, scored in the finished in the points in round 5. So might we see a curse for today from Flayon? We'll see. And finally, Astel, as I've already pointed out, will start off 22nd. So we are ready to go. This is a 13-lap race here. Let's get right to the action. Okay, round 6 as we approach the halfway point of this STCC 2025. Off we go here at Assen. Okie dokie then. On the first turn, Crimson having an advantage here on the inside line for some strange reason, and will overtake Gerard. boy, it would be nice if Gerard's car looked more like the Rexy and Roxy cars of AO Racing in IMSA and WEC. Drivers shuffling for position here. Izu now with the points lead. Trying to keep ahead here. Yeah, Altair just wants to be back in action now that he's down a few points. Currently down 25 to Izu. And Leon just wants to avoid the curse somehow, but it's not going to be easy. So, Crimson Ruse with a 1.3 second lead, 1.4 now, as we will complete 1 of 13 here at Assen. Almost hiccup there, 154.753. The others will get to crossing here. Soon the positions will more or less stabilize as Puma makes a good pass on Izuru. Okay, where is Crimson currently in the points? Tied in points with Gerard, but Ruse has the tiebreaker due to having a podium finish, while Gerard hasn't had one. And again, we're starting to see a massive gap between third and fourth. So these may be your early front runners at the podium. What are these drivers trying to look at? Why are they turning away? Why are they looking at the camera? Oh god, these are relatively creepy models. Oh, that is just nightmare-inducing. Just 147.018. They are not looking at the racing. They're just staring at the camera. This is not a good camera angle. I just want to focus on the cars at hand. Oh man, Izu losing ground. Started off 5th, but no, 6th. Izu starts 6th, but has dropped to 18th all of a sudden. Rio against Rika. Nothing doing on this turn. And Rika goes clear of Rio. Altair improves a spot to 10th. Yeah, Flayon is just currently struggling here. As we'll have completed 3 laps now, 10 to go. 146 for Ruse. 46.36. Boy, last weekend it was really nice for me to have a completely clear weekend. The Indianapolis 500 last Sunday, that was a barn burner. Penske completely underperformed. Alex Palou, my goodness. Was he a true matador in the bull ring? In the 2.5 mile rectangular bull ring of Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Five wins in the first 6 races to open up the IndyCar season. Jeez Louise. Hello. Give others a break. You're just too good. Finally winning on an oval. The biggest motorsport race event of the year. As Rio goes clear of Rica. Goes clear of Kageyama Shian. I also watched the Monaco Grand Prix this morning. None too spectacular. Coke 600 was but at least the Prime broadcast coverage was great. I couldn't watch the Weedy 500 because I was at work during that time. But I was disappointed about the results. Now into the 145.083. Bruce, might we have a sub 145 with 8 to go? You gotta feel bad for Scotty Mac. Crashed out before the race could even go green. It's so frustrating when you go through many months of preparation, weeks if not months of preparation for the 500, only to just all get thrown away real quickly. Yeah, you also gotta feel bad for is it Marco or Michael Andretti? For the Andretti in the race. I think it's Michael Andretti. His race only lasted one corner before one corner of green, flag racing before B2 crashed. And yikes to pit lane issues. With Rossi's car on fire, BK spinning all willy-nilly and crashing, and Schwartzman just running into one of his pit crew. There's certainly potential for him, especially after his surprise pole sitting, but And then also, don't get me started on those post-race penalties for the Andretti drivers, even including Ericsson. Boy, it would be awkward if Ericsson had originally won the race and gone through all the pomp and circumstance of the post-race winners parade and stuff, only to have it completely disallowed the next day. Anyway, we are going to be well past halfway through this race with Crimson holding on to a nearly 8-second lead, and the gaps starting to develop between the drivers. Looks like Shinry has managed to recover and get in the points. Play on still struggling. Still a couple spots outside the points and not looking too good. 8 seconds behind Bonzo and Haka. By the by, if you haven't checked out, if you haven't seen it yet, I did post a few nice liveries for some of the Videre and Idle Corp drivers and one member of HOLOSTARS. New special liveries for Corporal Car Season 7 World Series coming up next weekend. The first weekend of action in Worlds. You can see them on Twitter and Blue Sky. Yeah, these liveries, you'll notice I based them off of liveries used in Champ Car in 060 something. Oops, something is going live already, and I still got a race to go through. Anyway, Crimson and Betzel and a few others. Play on. Very close to these two cars, but just being locked out at the moment. Wants to get in the points to avoid the curse. he might do so on these chicanes. Maybe. Has to go past Shinri first and does. Good. Now it's just him and Haka for a chance to get in the points, but Haka won't make it easy for play on. Crimson needing to go past Axel. Already 2 cars being lapped by Crimson Ruse. It's Tana and Olga. In fact, Gerard has gone past Olga now. Here's Gerard. Hoping for an opportunity to get closer now. When will the gap close? Hopefully soon. Rika started off 4th, currently 13th. Izu just not having a good race, despite the decent start. And now Fleon gets into the points, luckily. 1.9 second lead over Haka. Why can't we have overtakes closer to the top? I don't know. But just Assetto Corsa being Assetto Corsa doing Assetto Corsa things. Speaking of Assetto Corsa, base car is coming up after the conclusion of the FHWC and STCC seasons. We'll be switching over to this game. And Chrono working very hard on the liveries. Already completed the first gen of liveries and currently working on some Base Invaders. Including Kaneko Lumi's car. Tracks have already been decided, and spoiler alert, I am focusing on Gerard's car at the moment, because you know why? The first round of the 3rd base car season, we will be traveling to the Philippines. That's right, first time ever that's the VTRP will have a race in the Philippines. And also, I believe we're also gonna go to Poland for the first time. That's right, we're gonna go to Poland. That's right, Philippines and Poland, 2 new countries, I believe. 2 new countries for VGTC action. Meanwhile, Crimson, with a little over 1.5 laps left, still with a ginormous lead, because I like saying ginormous a lot. That funny episode of Ed, Edd and Eddy come to mind with its misspelling of the word ginormous. G-Y-N-O-R-M-U-S. I was very happy to see that the BTRP will have a race in the Philippines very soon. Okie dokie, 1 lap left here for Crimson to grab himself an enormous boost in points. With Altair, yeah, Izu not too hot. Tema, nowhere near the points. But Miyabi, Miyabi's doing fine. Currently 4th. Leon, very close to averting the curse. Meanwhile, it's gonna end up being another uncontested race. We'll come down to the finish, just half a lap left. If I try to think of what to say here. A nice result here in Assen for the Armis member. Coming now to the finish here, and Crimson Rouge has roosed the others on the track to take the dub here at Assen. Crimson Rouge, your winner of round number 6 of STCC 2025. Congrats. And it's gonna be a 1-2 finish for Armis as Gerard gets a podium, finishes 2nd, and Robu ends up the podium. Bruce, Rexford, Roberu, your top 3. There's your winner. To the field, left to finish. Unlucky for the reigning world champion of the STCC, finishing 17th. All right, shouldn't reach a finish, and then we are done here. Alright. So Crimson Rouge, Gerard, T-Rexford, and Robu, your top 3, as I shall lock in the points. And again, it's another 42-point performance. Woof. Okie dokie then. Alright, the rest of your top 10. Robu, Octavio, Miyabi, Brio, Betel, Gold Bullet Puma, Everon, Uyu, Astel, Altair, Flayon, avoids the curse. Bonzo and Haka is your last driver to score points in this round, and then we have Rika, Shinri, Shien, Izu, Axel, and finally Tema and Oka. And we can verify that Crimson has himself the fastest lap of this race. So again, winners from pole and has fastest lap. Take a moment for everyone to look at the points, the best laps for each driver. Here's the next few. The next set of 10. So everyone is now on the board with double digits to their name. Lowest being 14 points and highest being, of course, triple digits. Gasp. And the last couple. 156, 112, 156, 739. So first the team championship. So it's currently Gen 1 leading 275. Second is Gen 2 244, and then we have Armus 213, Tempest 172, and Uproar 151. Now your top 5 after round 6. We have Izuru leading the way with 141, Altair 119, Diaby is at 97 points, Tema 94, and Roberu 86. That's your top 5. So that's gonna do it for tonight. We'll go ahead and have dinner, as we will close things up for tonight. So the next stream for the VTRP is on Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, for rounds 9 and 10 of the Formula Holo 2025 World Championship. Same tracks we visited tonight: Spa-Francorchamps and TT Circuit Assen. It's coming up, of course, 1 hour before Dag Standard Time, 10 a.m. Eastern, because I don't want to miss the start of the IndyCar Detroit Grand Prix taking place that day. Also, you get to have an early look at the schedule for Corpo Car. Yep, the Season 7 Corpo Car World Series, planning to start on June 6th, with the first 3 rounds taking place at the Daytona Road Course, Kentucky, and Grobnik, which is in Croatia. It's not called the World Series for nothing. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. See you guys for watching. Thanks for watching tonight. See you on Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, for Formula Holo action at Spa-Francorchamps and TT Circuit Assen. Alright, take care everyone. What's a dab?